Test the door alignment and locking function before finalizing any reinforcement work to prevent sticking or misalignment. When reinforcing a door, start by removing and labeling existing hardware so you can compare positions after reinforcement. Measure the door thickness and the backset, then transfer those exact measurements to the new reinforcement plate and strike plate to keep the latch and deadbolt centered. Temporarily install the reinforcement with shorter screws or clamps and close the door several times while observing gaps at the head and jamb. Small misalignments are easier to fix now than after every screw is driven home. If the latch rides on the jamb edge, use a sharp chisel to remove thin shavings from the jamb so the strike plate sits flush and the latch moves freely. Chisel a bit at a time and recheck fit after each pass. Adjust the lock cylinder height by loosening mounting screws and nudging the lock up or down in its mortise until the bolt enters the strike smoothly, then retighten progressively to avoid shifting. Finish by lubricating the latch, deadbolt, and strike face with a graphite or silicone lubricant and test full operation several times with the door closed and under normal load. The most common problem is misaligned latch and strike, which causes the bolt to catch and not fully engage. Correct this by loosening the strike plate and repositioning it, or carefully enlarging the mortise slot so the bolt can enter straight. A second issue is the door binding because reinforcement increases thickness or adds plates. Fix that by trimming paint buildup, planing the door edge slightly, or chiseling the jamb so the door can close without force. The third concern is screw runout or stripped holes when using longer security screws. Avoid this by pilot drilling with the correct bit size, driving screws slowly to maintain alignment, and using thread locker if screws back out under vibration. On BigHomeProjects.com, we help homeowners find local contractors and contractors find work by connecting people through project listings and a discussion community. We encourage our members to share installation experiences and troubleshooting tips so you can learn what worked for others before you start your own reinforcement.